right, coming to you on day 46 of the Pacific Crest Trail. And look at this beauty. So I wasn't really planning on documenting, making videos or anything like that of this trail, but I'm just so overwhelmed with how pretty this is, and the transition is about to be insane going into the Sierras. I'm about 2.5 days or so out of, well, now probably about 2 days out of Kennedy Meadows. Once I get there, that'll pretty much start the Sierras, and I'll crush a couple of days and make it to Mount Whitney. And I'm pretty excited to document that experience and share that with you guys. But yeah, stay tuned. So lately I've slowed the pace down a bit. I was doing like 20 to 23 mile days. I think my biggest day so far is just only like 24 miles in a day. But we're just slowing it down a bit. Hoping a bit more of the snow melts just north of Kennedy Meadows. Apparently they got a few feet of snow recently. But man, look at this. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. But so I'm gonna take at least like a half a day or something, if not a zero, once I get to Kennedy Meadows. And here in just a few short days, at least within the week, I should be summiting Mount Whitney, tallest peak in the lower 48. And that'll be my personal highest peak I've ever summited. So, stoked! Good morning, good morning. Coming to you on day 47. And today is pretty much just going to consist of descending out of this mountain range and slowly making our way closer and closer to Kennedy Meadows. All right. You know you're losing elevation when you start seeing these Joshua trees again. So I thought that the trail was just going to gradually work our way and weave through those hills back there and gradually descend, but the trail decides to go up, switch back, up and over, and then probably back down. No biggie. Come on, legs. So you can actually see where the trail will be leading for the next few miles, going down there, going up through this little gully, and then up, over, and you can see it connects, and then through the gun sight back that way. Giddy up. What you doing there, little guy? So here, pretty shortly, I should be coming up on a spring. I'm got about a little over 1 liter of water, but need to top that off and get me through the next 20 miles or so. Fresh mountain water. That's a beautiful sight over there when you get to the top and see the trail going over the saddle. Headed down. Hopefully. A little bit. Look at this. Okay, we'll stand up. This tree looks like it's blown over as it grew. Crazy. start changing. Ooh, buddy. Look at all that granite. It's not so much of a desert anymore. Getting closer. Got about a mile left in the day. It's gonna put me around a 21, 22 mile day. And I should have just a little under 20 to get into Kennedy tomorrow. It's definitely starting to change around me. I don't know if you can notice some of these trees, but it's gone from chaparral to nothing but pines and firs. Nice shade, cool breeze, picking up some elevation, no complaints. Day 48. You know you're getting higher when the mornings are getting colder. And the landscape looks like this. Yeah, buddy. Oh, this is the day. Making it to Kennedy Meadows. At the moment, I'm at mile 682, 683. So, just gonna crush out a really long morning, take a short lunch break, and try to make it to the general store to pick up my new shoes and my package. Around like maybe 3 would be a solid goal. We'll see. Stay tuned. So I've been on an incline for a bit now. The sun's coming out. It's getting hotter. As soon as that sun broke the horizon, it just probably warmed up maybe 30 degrees. Got a couple more 1,000 feet of elevation to gain. And then it seems like the rest of the day is just gonna be a cruisy downhill and a mellow flat, reaching the meadow. Let's do this. So a few days ago, when I was asking for people's feedback on whether or not they'd enjoy, or you guys would enjoy me documenting this experience and sharing it with you, I got great feedback. Definitely enough to motivate me to want to invest a little time and do this. Not only to share with the world, but you know, this would be awesome to have and look back on when I'm 80 years old, looking back on the good times. But as usual, every now and then you get the haters out there, people with, you know, negative comments and what the hell are you doing with your life kind of thing. But I've gotten to do a fair amount of things that I've wanted to do in my life within the past few years. And I'll tell you, I've got no complaints. I've definitely had more of a focus than driven financial success. Not that I'm opposed to it. If it presents itself down the road, then I'm all about it. I got a break. But you know, every now and then you're gonna get those people who try to shut you down and make you rethink what the hell you're doing with your life. But you know, in those instances, you just gotta throw on those hater blockers and keep doing the damn thing, because this is what it's all about, baby. But when you're out here spending all this time by yourself, you really do find yourself just getting lost in your head. It's crazy the things that you start to think about. You're really able to kind of lay your life out in front of you and rearrange and organize and adjust a few priorities. But I have no regrets for the things I've done through my 20s. But I'm 28 now. I definitely want to have some form of security in a life prepared for me over the next few years, so who knows? That's what's exciting about it. After this trail, I may look for a place somewhere around Ventura or somewhere near the Sierras. Just try and lock down, make some good money, and save up for these plans I've got in the future. Oh, I've got plans. Just have to have my investments in order. And it's going down. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at this. There's our snowy caps. Yeah, buddy. Yes. This is it. This is why I'm here. Oh man, don't get me wrong, that desert was beautiful. But the Sierras, this is what drew me here. Just a pro tip, when you're hiking and you start to smell a little ripe, you just rub yourself down in some white sage, stuff it in the shoulder straps, boom, good to go. Fricka fresh. Well, Toto, this ain't the desert no more. Let's do this. Hey, 700 miles, baby. Man, what an accomplishment. I'll tell ya, that was a push for me. 700 miles in under 7 weeks. Yeah, buddy. So this is me, old Huckleberry Holmes, your Mississippi nomad. Just out here trying to see the world, or as much as I can while I can. Although this life might not be for everyone, there's definitely its ups and downs. It definitely has its grungy sides. We made it. But for me, I'm living the dream.